Hello everybody, welcome again to our course AutoCAD 2020. We will continue working on the basics command of AutoCAD. Now in this lecture we want to go to very important two commands in AutoCAD. Let's go to the slide 14. We need now to learn the copy and move commands. These two comments are very important and very used comments on AutoCAD. Okay, so we want to learn them. We can show here we have 5 points to talk about them and for this two comments. So the first, let's go to the AutoCAD. We have this shape. For example, let's begin with the copy. If we have any shape, rectangle or line or circle like this, we need to copy it. So we select it and we go to copy from here, or we type CO and we choose the base point that we want to copy this circle from it. We can copy this circle from this point, this point, this point, this point, or from the center. Okay, if the center doesn't appear for you, you can go like this and the center will appear. Okay, so we choose the base point. So for example, we choose the center and we can go, let's deselect the ortho mode. We can go and copy this circle like this. Okay, and also for example, if we need to move this circle, we can go type M on the keyboard, or we can go to here to move. Okay, we can move it and put this circle where we want. Okay, and the selected of the point of copy of moving, it's very important. For example, if we have a line, let's put the also mode, and we need to put this circle, the tangent of the circle on this line, we can go to move and we select the circle like this and we put the circle on this line. Okay, so if we move the circle from the center, we cannot do tangent with this line because it will be very difficult. Okay, so the choosing of the point that we want to move the circle for it, it's very important. For example, if we go to the shape here and we need to do this drawing like this. Okay, we need, for example, to go to here, copy, we choose from this point, go like this. Okay, let's put the also mode, facilitate also mode, and same thing. For example, for the line, we can go to here. Let's assume that we have 100 distance between this. We go to copy and we choose any point, midpoint, or here we put in the keyboard 100, now 200, for example, 300, 400, 500, and etc. Okay, so we draw this shape using move and copy. So now, for example, if we need to copy this line to this shape, from this shape to this shape, move or copy, the same method. Let's, for example, select this shape and let's copy. We need to choose, for example, from the center of this circle, and we go and we put on the same point the center of this circle. So we have copy this line from here to here. Here we have slow. The shape must be exactly, the two shape must the same exactly. Okay, so we must be smart and copy and shape. For example, if we need to copy instead do this, we can copy these three, for example, circle by here like this, and we put them like this. Okay, you can show. Okay, same thing for the, for example, if we need, for example, also it's very important, instead of do copy and we do 100, 200, 300, we copy sum of number, and we go now like this. We go select, for example, this here, 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 and we can also copy them. We go, for example, put 500. Okay, now we can select like this. Okay, and etc, etc. But for this, if we need to do this thing, for example, we have other advanced and more easy command. We will show them in the next lecture. Thank you for listening. We'll continue in the next lecture.